Hi, this is David Clive with Deed Ventures, and in this video we're going to do a quick overview of our payment plan options. Okay, maybe it won't be that quick, but we want to be thorough and we want folks to know and understand how these payment plan options work. So, the highlights are that our goal is to provide our customers with the most flexibility possible, and the way we structure this requires that there's no need for any credit checks. So we expect our customers to be, responsible adults, to make these decisions on purchasing property and taking on payments responsibly. We don't do any credit checks, and also if you stop making payments, we don't put anything on your credit report. So if, for whatever reason, it doesn't make sense for you anymore to make payments, you can just walk away, no harm, no foul. The next point is that, like I was saying, it's easy to walk away from. You have no obligation. So the way most folks do these payment arrangements is they have the buyer basically sign the equivalent of a mortgage or a land contract, which means you are a borrower and you have a debt that you need to pay. So you have a legal obligation to make these payments. Well, we structure our deals as lease option agreements, so there's no legal obligation to make the payments. So if you stop making payments, we will try to help you, but we will not hound you to the same extent someone would or could if they had a loan and it was a debt that you owed. All right, the next point is that the prepayments for having a lease option agreement the way we structure it are typically very advantageous compared to what most people have when they offer seller financing. Finally, I think one thing that's worth pointing out, and this is pretty consistent whether you're doing a land contract or some other type of agreement, if you don't make your payments, you will forfeit the payments you have made in the past and any claim you have on the property. We typically have 60 days after the payment date is due, that once you go past that point, you will contractually forfeit the payments. Now, this is pretty consistent with the way most folks do owner financing. So it's not anything different, but again, I just want to make sure you're fully informed into what you're getting. And when you're looking at other financing arrangements, this is also something to consider and ask the seller about. Finally, this arrangement is ideal for people who want to do wholesaling, and I'll show you why in a second. So here we have a page of one of the properties that we currently have for sale, and as you can see, there are 3 different purchase options. You can buy it at the cash price, which we have a cap of $3,000 per day since some people want to pay by credit card and they might have transaction or daily limits of $3,000, so this will just charge a certain amount per day. We have 2 payment options that you can choose from, and both of these are lease option agreements. And when you choose one of them and you click the Buy Now button, you'll go through the online checkout process. There's a whole other video to explain how the purchase process works, but in this video we're going to talk just about the financing. So click on the payment details and it will open up a window in Google Sheets so you can see what the payments are like. Now, in this first section here, columns B and C down below, you see that you make one payment of $6,500. Well, it's actually daily payments until it adds up to that. So that's the first option, is the cash price. The second option is the payment plan 1, which is an initial payment of $650 And then beginning on the first month, and we usually do this on the first day of the month, but if you have a preference for another day of the month, we can accommodate doing it on the 10th day or whatever day is preferable. So each month you'll be charged the monthly amount. And up here we have like the basic details of the plan. So 72 months if you make the regular monthly payments, and the payment amount is $195 a month. Now this payment plan is 120 months over here, and it's $195 a month, but your down payment's only $195. So let's walk through how this works. You make your initial payment of $650, and you'll be set up with an online system that'll automatically charge you, so you don't have to worry about forgetting about it. If your credit card is about to expire or whatever, you'll need to go in and update your payment information, so we're able to still bill you. And basically every month you'll just be, this charge will automatically happen on the day that's set for each month. And the purchase price, as you'll notice, is $5,850 on the first month. So if on the day the first monthly payment is due, you pay $5,850, you're effectively paying $6,500 for the property. So it's the same as the cash price. Now, the way most people structure financing when selling raw land is you have a cash price of $6,500, or you have a terms price of about double that, or maybe triple that, so $12,000 or $15,000. And if you make your first few payments and you decide to prepay, guess what? You have to prepay an amount that's much, much higher than the purchase price, okay, for the cash purchase. But that's not the way this works. So this is basically, you're just making rental payments every month, and every month you have an option to purchase the property. And you have an option to purchase the property at the price that's specified each month. So the first month is $5,850, the second month is $5,693. And you would just contact us via email, or you could call, but email's preferable because then there's a record of it. So email us and say, hey, I would like to prepay this month, and we'll send you instructions on how to prepay, okay? Now, let's go over to this example. It's a little bit simpler, just because the initial payment is the same amount as the monthly payments. So, if you are a wholesaler, this is awesome, because instead of risking $6,500 to buy the property, or going with the owner financing option and having a loan for $12,000 or $15,000, you have the option to buy our land, which we sell for well under market value, usually about half of the typical going rate for other listings that are similar. So you buy it from us for half the price, and you have the option to purchase it at that price effectively. And every month you're just making rental payments of $195. So you can sit on this and flip it to someone, and even if it takes you a long time to sell, so let's say it takes you I need to include the down payment. Let's say it takes you like 7 or 8 months to sell. That's a long time. So you pay $1,755 plus you purchase the property, so you pay $7,653 for your all-in cost to buy the property. That's well under what you would typically pay if you prepaid with owner financing in a normal arrangement. And some people even charge prepayment penalty fees. So for wholesalers, this is awesome. It provides a lot of flexibility. You can cancel it at any time by notifying us or by discontinuing payments for 60 days past the due date, and there's no obligation. So we try to make this as easy and simple as possible for our customers, and hopefully we deliver. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email or phone. Thanks. Bye.